Well, today is June 25th, 2018. It was a very interesting show today that I listened to. It was the Real Brother Radio Network. Its host is an idiot by the name of Theron. He's probably going to ban me for using his full name, but like I care. This is a black supremacist, uh, paranoid, delusional, host of mental issues. But today's show was somewhat unique because he actually lost his mind. Let me give you a little bit of backdrop here. I was listening to a show today, and he was talking his usual, blacks are superior, whites are inferior, whites shouldn't have the vote, all this kind of just his usual bullcrap. But at the 2 hour mark of his show today, something revealing happened. There was a gentleman by the name of Tank 957 or something like that made a comment on the live chat that, in what Tank said was that you're projecting a lot today, Kenny, and that's a direct quote. Now, his middle name is Ken. Tank called him Kenny, and that set Theron off on the deep end. Now, he went from calling him Kenny, and if you listen to the following clip, the depth of his mental illness, delusions, paranoia, whatever it is, he took the statement from Tank, you're projecting a lot today, Kenny, in Theron's warped mind, he flipped it into that he must have been talking to his sister, and you're threatening my sister, and you want to attack my family, you want to kill my family, you want to kill me, you want to use my sister against me. All of these just crazy random thoughts that just kind of popped into his head. So I want you to listen to this. It goes on for about, well, Theron gets on this stop calling me Kenny thing, and then he gets off of it. He rambles on with some insane BS, and then he comes right back on to why are you threatening my family and all this kind of stuff. Now, keep in mind, during this whole clip that I'm about to play, Tank only gets on the live chat and says one thing. You're projecting a lot today, Kenny. Tank says nothing else in the live chat. Tank doesn't call his show. Tank doesn't dialogue with him in any other way. But, well, you got to hear it to believe it.
That's what's so important. Really, yeah. Stop calling me Kenny. I don't know where he got that from. He was talking to my sister or my family or something like that, trying to intimidate them, trying to act like he wasn't a goddamn racist. Everybody in my family knows you guys are racist, so stop it. All right? You're not. Everything they do is to destroy me, discredit me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and argue. Every point I make, they take some other point and try to make it and try to debate that point so that they can say I was wrong, so they can kill 45 million black people. It's stupid. I'm not.
Now, at this point, what he's referring to about being wrong, and believe me, Theron is wrong every single day, he had mentioned that, well, besides the fact that Theron thinks Wakanda is a real place, and it's not, obviously, the old dummy had mentioned that whites had never been to any country that well, actually, I take that back. I think what he said was that no African country that was colonized by whites has ever been visited by whites, which is ridiculous. But in any event, he mentioned Nigeria, which is on the west coast of Africa. It's around Benin and Chad and a couple other countries. But he had mentioned that because of the Amazon jungles, no one had gone to Nigeria. And Tank and I both had mentioned, well, you know what? The Amazon is in South America. It's not in Africa. And we had both pointed it out to him, which, of course, you could spend a solid 3 hours pointing out to Theron everything he says that's wrong, because everything he says is wrong. But anyway, I'll let this keep going.
I'm not going to do it. Why? Because, first of all, I don't want you to kill 45 million black people. But second of all, I'm not going to justify you killing these people because of something that you made up. Because of in your world, if I say 2 plus 2 is 4, in your world, 2 plus 2 can be 7, so therefore you get to kill everybody.
This is funny here. I mean, this is typical delusional behavior. Theron believes that if he's ever proven to be wrong about anything on any topic, history, science, math, religion, genetics, evolution, which he's wrong on every single topic, that if he's proven to be wrong or he admits that he's wrong, then somebody is going to kill 45 million African Americans and make the whole world white. It's just insane gobbledygook. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. It's insane. It's pure insanity. I used to think that this was all an act, but he's actually this crazy. He's actually this delusional. I'll let it keep going.
I'm not going to play that game with you, Tank. I'll block your ass. All right? I mean that when I'm saying. I'm not getting upset. I'm just telling you that I know what you're doing. Stop doing it. I'm not going to let you destroy me. Or really, no. You this notion that if I just destroy Theron, then everything's all right. It's not.
Now, again, keep in mind that Tank has not said a single thing on the live chat. This is just Theron's in his altered mental state. He gets back onto this topic of, you're insulting me, you're insulting my family, you want to destroy me, you want to kill me. It's just, it just gets to be nuts. But you haven't even got to the best part yet.
You're just a dumb person. You're bipolar. And you know you've been diagnosed as bipolar. They wouldn't let somebody go through at least even the 3rd grade. You wouldn't have even gotten out of the 2nd grade.
Now, in this part is interesting because Theron threatens families all the time. He attacks families of people that listen to his show all the time. He's called my entire family racist. He's called Tank's family racist. Anybody who dialogues with him that's white is automatically racist. Now, he gets upset because somebody calls him Kenny, which, by the way, I need to point this out. It's an alias that he has used before. He's used Kenny Cow. He's used Ken Cow. And if you need proof of that, just look up his court records in Washington State, where he's had civil suits against him, at least 12, where in court documents they've listed aliases as Ken Cow and Kenny Cow. So official court documents uses aliases. So apparently he's called himself Kenny and he's called himself Ken.
You are perpetually depressed, and that is bipolar disorder. Come on, you're a manic depressive. There's no way that the people in your life haven't said, something's wrong with this person. You have parents. Your parents don't know you have a picture of a goddamn dog with glasses on and a suit as your avatar? Your parents don't know that? Your family members don't know that? Come on. You've been diagnosed as bipolar. And you think if you destroy destroyed me, that's going to somehow cure you. And it's not. Stop it.
Now, Kenny has yet to say, or not Kenny, Tank has yet to say anything on live chat. The chat has stopped at this point. The live chat has stopped at this point. But he continues on with his building himself up into this state of insanity.
I'm admit that I'm wrong about the Amazon. No, I'm not. They could not get to countries anywhere in Africa. You don't understand Africa. You don't understand it. You're too dumb. You're a third grader. They couldn't get there. They couldn't get there. Why? Because it had too many snakes and alligators and stuff, and it just they weren't familiar with it. They didn't know what the hell that alligator was. Yeah. You're not gonna turn me against my sister? God damn.
Now, he's never mentioned his sister. Tank, nobody on the live chat has mentioned his sister. But somehow in his altered state, either drug deprived or drug induced state, he thinks that Tank has mentioned his sister. Gets good from here.
That's what's so sick about it. We're gonna kill her. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna let you kill my sister or me. Just stop it. I swear to God, I'm gonna block you, man. Stop it. You're going after my family? God damn. Stop it. Leave my sister alone. She's afraid to tell you. Why? Because you'll kill her. She's a PhD. You're a fucking racist. Leave my family alone. That's it. One more word about my family, about my sister, and I'm gonna block your ass. And every time you come back, you will be blocked. That's it. Leave it alone. I'll let this motherfucker kill my sister. The fuck out of here. All right. Now let's go back to this brother and this white America crap. Go.
Wow. I mean, I don't even know. I have no words for his mental illness. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for his family. One day, very soon, poor Theron, he's going to be walking down the sidewalk. And there's going to be a elderly white lady walking towards him. And he's going to be in this state, and he's going to think in his mind that old white lady using a cane, coming back from shopping, wants to kill me. And this delusional moron is going to snap, and that's it. Yeah. I've got nothing else. I have no words.